Check, check, check. And we are live. Welcome back to Snider Esports today. I'm in a great mood. You already know who this is. It's your host that does the most, team manager, aka coach, aka caster, aka most charismatic person in the room, Pierre Loya. This is going to be a good match, people. We are going against Carmel High School, Snyder's past rivals, and ex-contenders for state champions last year. This is going to be a very good match. Carmel always puts up a good fight. You know, their JV team beat our JV team. So I think we have to avenge them, you know? And it looks like the match is starting. Map 1. And we're already starting a fight. We're looking from Jabar's perspective. He picked Hog instead of Ryan today. That's an interesting pick. Snyder's going on a full-out brawl. It looks like Carmel is getting a bunch of picks off, I can't lie. Looks like Carmel's taking point first. Alright, we're seeing lots of brawling from both teams here. Shet getting heals off as much as possible. Snider is taking point back. Good picks from Snider. We're seeing a lot of fighting. Snider putting up a very good defense for this point. Pop going out. Bunch of ults going out here. Jababras misses his hook. But great defense being put up by Snider. I see Karma trying to poke in from multiple sides here. Getting their picks off as much as possible. I saw Pop going out as your scout, putting out as much damage as he can from the front lines. Chet getting his heals off, that's what you like to see. Snider's already at 90% here. Ooh, the extra gets hit by the Cassie's ult. Multiple picks for Pop on this ult. Very nice. Diva ults but takes nothing. And round one goes to Snider almost effortlessly. You love to see it, folks. Let's see if round two can go just as well.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back.
And round two starts. Snider about to touch point as fast as possible. We're already seeing some fighting from the top here. Chet and Yakes are getting as much heals as they can. Great heals. We're actually in the mood for celebration today. I don't know if you guys know, but our very good healer Yakes has signed with Ball State University today as on an esports scholarship. Our very first esports signing from Snider High School. Very big congratulations. Carmel yet again is the first to touch point. Snider's backing up, trying to regroup. I see Pop getting damage off. Good ult from Contro. Yakester is a beast. That's facts. Big facts. I see an uh-oh from Big Time Bali Backpack. Snider really has to regroup for this touch. They have to band together. Maybe focus the targets. See a good ult from our BAP. See a Devo ult from Carmel. Unsuccessful. Snider trying to get their picks off. Seems like they have to group up for this. They take their Ryan. Very nice ults. Very nice ults. Snider clears out Carmel's team for this one and takes point. Let's see if they can keep their defense just as well as they did last round. Another ult from Quantrell. I see an ult from their Ryan. Jet tosses out an immortality. Alright, good picks from Pop 260. He's getting frozen by their Mei. She's unsuccessful. They pick her off. Carmel takes the point back from their D.Va. They take out their BAP. Looks like D.Va's low. Nice, got her mech. What I love to see from this high-level team is how they can focus their target and just make sure they get all their picks off before they can regroup and take the point themselves. Very based around teamwork. You love to see that. I'm already seeing love in the comments from you guys. I love to see that. Thank you so much. This is definitely my first time watching. This guy is awesome at speaking. You know, I practice. You know, I practice in the mirror every Wednesday morning, you know? This commentator's amazing. Oh, what can I say? You're making me blush. Very, very nice ult from Pop. Make sure to get all their picks off before Carmel can retake point. Carmel passes Carmel. Whoa, Snider passes Carmel in percentages. So sorry.
My ultimate is charging.
Snider hits 80%. Looks like there's not much time left in this round. Carmel's gonna have to regroup and put up a very strong fight if they want to take point back. Seems like this might be Carmel's last push. Ooh, Orion gets walled off. Carmel's getting all their picks out. Very strong fight. Overtime is on. And Carmel retakes point at the very last second. Looks like Snider's regrouping in front of spawn. They don't have too much time left. Karma's already at 85%. I see we have our ults up though. Snider really has to touch point as fast as possible here, but they all get frozen. Except for Pop, who's walking towards point, but he does get surrounded. And Carmel takes the second round. 99 to 100, very close match. And the third round begins. Snider, as always, running straight to point. I see Quantrell making sure to put up his turrets. Looks like Snider's bunkering right on point here, making sure they're going to take it as early as possible. Carmen's putting out damage from afar. Looks like they're running up to point. Looks like it might be an all-out brawl here. Good picks from Pop. Trying to clear Carmel out of the way here. I see Carmel scattered all over point. Snider needs to get their picks out if they want to take it. Here an ult from Ryan. Carmel's getting their picks off as well. Looks like Shen can only put out damage from afar so far. And Carmel clears out Snider from point as they take point for the third time. Anybody else noticing a theme? All right, not a bad ult from our Mei. They focus the Ryan, get him out of the way. All right, Snider getting their individual picks off. I love this play style. See an ult from Carmel's Diva. It only takes out one person. Montreal, move out the way next time.
Photon barrier is ready to destroy. Get behind it.
Alright, Snider's bunkering on point again as Karma comes up. Okay, a good double low from Snider. Snider's taking out as many people as possible, getting their picks off. Very smart play to bunker up on point. I see Pop Out going out to the front lines to put out damage. Looks like he was getting surrounded though. AJ Mac and Cheese with ult. He might pull it out sometime soon. It looks almost like Karma's wisened up. Every time they run up to point, they're grouped up, so it looks like they're changing their playstyle a little bit. It looks similar to Snider's if you ask me, but you know, I'm not a hater, you know? Karma takes point back. Jabobbers with a very nice shatter. He does get surrounded by Karma's team though. Looks like Snider's still getting their picks off. It's an all-out brawl on point, but Snider takes it back with a team kill. Snider and Karma going very head-to-head here. Looks like Karma's stretching out, maybe trying to take Snider away. Straight from spawn. It's not very smart to have both of their tanks go way too far out. Kinda could take point from behind. I see Shet with a very nice ult again. Good window. See lots of contesting going on. One thing I can commend Karma for, their Mei has very good walls. Very smart placement, but not enough to stop Snider. What can I say? Very nice picks from Pop Pop. We're in overtime, and we take the third round. Map 1 goes to Snider. As we're ready for the second map, I will be back with you guys in a couple of minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be right back.
Now entering King's Row.
One shot, one kill.
You're making too much noise.
That noise? Music.
You're making too much music.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move. Kids, today is your techno music. You should be choosing classics like assholes.
Can't even take you seriously right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back. We are on the second map. Looks like AJ Mac and Cheese switches to Widow for this one. Jabobber is still with Ryan. Very safe choice. He does get surrounded by Carmel's team, though. See Pop Hop switch to Hog for this one. Lots of brawling from both teams, putting out damage from afar. Very smart. Lots of love from the chat. I love you guys too. Re-chat if you love your fans. You know I love my fans. I love all of my fans. Our fans. I'm representing Snider here. But you know, if you're just a fan of me, that's okay too. Snider very grouped up in front of point. Looks like they're just barely touching and they're about to cap actually. I see an ult from Carmel's BAP. Some sniping going on from AJ Mac and Cheese. Make sure to get damage. Keep him in the action, you know? Carmel is very grouped up. Jabobbers takes out their Ryan, but he is taken out by their BAP.
Got you good as new.
I see Pop Hop. Switch to Zarya for this one. Snider has to group up. Pop Hop's touching first. Alright. Pretty big ult from our BAP. Let's go. I see Quantro's dad has... Quantro's dad in the chat. Very nice to see you. I will say, your son's a very good DPS. Very good. Snider capping objective A. And we have the payload. Karma funneling out of the alley. Looks like Pop Pop is getting focused kind of over here. He might need to regroup with the rest of our team. Alright, Snider breaks lamp. A lamp from our BAP. Very good heals from both of our healers today. I see an ult from their diva. Doesn't do anything. Our Ryan gets taken out. It looks like our BAP's getting focused by their Ryan. He has to move out of the way, and he takes him out. Very nice. Very good picks from Snider this whole match. Snider speeding along with the payload. I see a window from our BAP. They take out their lamp. Trying to get picks out. That's the main disadvantage with Carmel coming out all grouped up. Very easy to get picks off, especially with an ult like our BAPs. Since window has amplified damage, you could just take out the entire team. Oh, it looks like our match has been paused. We will be right back with you once we get that figured out. Thanks for watching, guys. It looks like some technical difficulties from Carmel. They are allowed up to 5 minutes of pause in the middle of combat. So in the meantime, why don't I just talk to you guys? I know you like hearing my voice, maybe. Hopefully, at least. Look at the Prime sub, truly a big fan of Pierre. Thank you so much, Pigglesy. Of course. I do what I can for the people, you know? Since I like hearing myself talk, let's talk about our team. I think so far it has been a very good match. Just to recap, Snider had the first map 2-1 against Carmel. We are on the second map right now. For those that may have came later, missed the other matches. So far, both teams have had a very strong brawling mindset. It has been a very strong fight every single time they met on point. After the first round, it looks like Karma was kind of scattered, just trying to put damage out. They realized how strong Snider was banding together and just focusing targets. So looks like they kind of took on that same mindset and they started coming together just to fight strong. It's all out brawls from both teams, straight up bunkering on point. Very strong, very head on. The only separation we've seen here is for extra damage or just for scouting pretty much, you know? Very smart coming from each team. Karma's always been a strong rival for Snider ever since last year. It looks like they might be coming here for revenge after we took state champions last year, you know? And it looks like we are coming back. Right back into the fight. Snider grouping back up onto point. See Carmel coming up in the horizon. Looks like they separated a little bit. They might need to get the Baptiste up top there on the ledge. Good pick from AJ Mac and Cheese. Good picks from everybody on the team. Very nice. Snider clearing out the team so they can make way for the payload. Lots of damage being put out from afar. Good ult from our Zarya. Just holding them back. I see a window from Carmel's BAP. AJ Mac and Cheese putting out damage from behind enemy lines, making sure they can't get any damage off on our team. Strong sacrifice. Very strong sacrifice. Jacoby's been stunned. It looks like he's going brawl one-on-one with their Ryan. A couple of ults being put out from Carmel. Lots of picks for Carmel. But we are right in front of point. Looks like Snider's regrouping back on point. On spawn. Snider immediately putting damage out from afar. I see an O from our BAP. Lots of brawling going on from both teams. Carmel may need to back up. I see an ult from their Ryan. Good lamp from our BAP. Shout out to our healers today. They've been going crazy. Not many picks from Carmel because of it. The extra ult's extra protection for Snider. Looks like he's trying to get damage out. Quantrell switches to Hanzo for this last little fight. He does get surrounded and Karma gets a couple of picks off. No matter. Snider regrouping. We still have a minute and a half left. Good hook from Pop Pop on their diva. Get him in the way of damage. Very smart to put the enemies in the line of fire. Lots of picks for Karma though. It looks like our team is getting surrounded. Snider needs to regroup and find out a plan for this last 1 minute.
60 seconds.
Jabobber is jumping right back into enemy lines for an ult, putting out lots of damage with that shatter. AJ Mac and Cheese is Cassidy, putting out lots of damage. I heard an ult from their diva. It only took out Yakester, unfortunately. So we do have reduced heals for this last 20 seconds or so. Snider is so close to the point. They just need to clear out the rest of Carmel's team. Pop up with the self heal. We are in overtime. Literally, not even 1.5 meters in front of point. We just need to get this last little clear. And we hit point. Round 1 complete. 3 points for Snider. Very nice play from both teams. It was extremely close.
Switching sides.
Crazy how people only care about him. Delusional Pacers fan getting philosophical in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I do like Tokyo Revengers though. Good manga. I don't know about the show. Good manga though.
My business, my rules.
And the next round has begun.
30 seconds.
Snider going on defense for this one. AJ Mac and Cheese is obviously very riled up for this match. Looks like Snider's amped up for this round. They need to put out really good defense. They know that Kama has a similar playing style. They group up and just brawl. One advantage Snider has though is that they have really good chemistry and communication, so they can focus one target and surround them one by one until they get all their picks off. Karma coming up to main point. They take out our Sake. I see a lamp. They might need to take that out. Good heals coming out from Shet. Backing Karma up from point. That's good. That's good. I see Karma grouping up, coming up on point. Snider needs to come back. I saw AJ Mac and Cheese with an ult. Pop Pop needs heals. Making sure Karma can't even get a tick off. AJ Mac and Cheese, if I am not correct, he may use his ult here soon. Unless Jabarbas jumps behind enemy lines with a shatter. That's my official comms prediction. Not comms, caster. I promise I'm not listening in, guys. See AJ Mac and Cheese with the snipes. I see Karma dropping down from top. I see a very good shatter from Jabobbers. Very nice picks for all of Snider. Wonderful ult. Team kill. So I was right? My prediction was right. Jabobbers jumps behind with a shatter. It's like I can tell the future. They see Karma coming up through top. They might be dropping down on point. Okay, good ult from our Sig. Just putting out damage. Does get surrounded though.
Let's get you back out there.
60 seconds.
Want my official prediction? Carmel drops down on point. AJ Mac and Cheese uses Bob. Oh my goodness, it's like immediate. I'm telling you, I'm psychic. I see Jabobbers with the shatter. Getting out so many picks. I see lots of ults from both teams here. All out brawl. Carmel gets one tick off, but that's about it. Jabobbers does get taken out by their BAP.
Just hang in there.
Pop might want to back up. He's going behind enemy lines. I see Carmel all over point. Pop jumps in just to prevent them from taking it. And the team goes into overtime. It looks like Carmel's going to take the point at the very last second. Not too much time left over to get the payload. At the very least, significantly less than Snider had. No trash talk though, you know? Both teams, very good. AJ Mac and Cheese sniping up top, putting out nice damage. Looks like Pop was meeting him at the front. They regroup with the team. Pop with a drop down. Pop doing, in my opinion, exactly what a boss should do. Just be a pest. Run in, shoot him, throw your bombs out, roll out. Constant damage. Yikes here with the nice heals. See a window from their BAP. They might need to get out of the way for that. A couple of bigs being put out for Carmel. Can y'all play Elden Ring instead? That's a game that takes skill. Yeah, right. I won't say anything because I personally haven't played Elden Ring. But from what I hear, I'm not sure you're fully right. I see Karma coming in with the brawl. Lots of bigs being taken out. Pop sticking a point, just putting out damage, rolling out, being a pest. Like I said. Just preventing them from taking it as fast as possible. Karma with 2 minutes left, already hitting the second objective. And it needs to group up and hold for this last checkpoint. Looks like Jabobbers is basically one hit away from getting ult. He might want to shatter soon. As soon as this Ryan puts down his shield. See a window from Carmel's BAP. They really want to get a bunch of damage on Snider for this one. Jabarber's holding the front line. All right. Very nice picks from Quantrell. Agent Mac and Cheese is back, putting out tons of damage. Very nice turret. Very good ult from Quantrell there. Really blindsided Carmel as Jabarbers was taking over the front line. Pop sneaking up on Carmel's players.
Watch your back.
I hear an ult from Cass. Snider really trying to hold as Carmel comes grouped up with the payload. Alright, strong heals from Shet. They really need to hold this. We go into overtime. Focusing the Ryan. And Snider takes the second map. Very, very nice victory for Snider. A very strong hold. Carmel put up a good fight, but it just wasn't enough for Snider's defense, you know? And we will be back for the third map very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Hello. I play to win. Get behind me. All right. On.
Greetings.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to get to the fight.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Get through this.
And we are back for the third map. Snider is up 2-0. We have already won this match, just to clarify, but we do play the third map. It is the best 2 out of 3. I see Shet switch to Zenyatta for this match.
Time
Hop stayed at ball. Smart choice. So AJ Mac and Cheese switched to Widowmaker. Quantrell at Soldier. Very nice Soldier. Over time, I've noticed Quantrell's best characters are Soldier, Echo, excuse me, Hanzo, maybe Reaper. I think he's an all-around DPS. He likes DPS. You like to see it. Like I said, Reaper. I'm telling the future today, guys. I promise you. Looks like Snider's grouped up before they rush in. Very nice. The X for keeping heals up, making sure Snider's fast. Karma does get a few picks off. Pop might be surrounded. He might need to fly back to spawn. Unless he could die on purpose here, honestly. I see Snider touching point. Okay, very nice pick for Snider. I see an ult from the Sigma. Jabab is brawling with their Sig, knocking him away from point. Snider gets 2 takes off. Alright, Snider running up to the second objective. Yikes, are dancing around the competition. Ooh, I see a strong ult from Carmel's Brian. They get a couple of picks off. Snider putting out damage from afar while waiting to regroup. Yet again, great heals from Shet. Oh, that was a mean snipe from Shet. I hope you guys saw that at the very last second there. Snider rushing point. Seen ult from Quantrell, putting out lots of damage. He got a couple of good picks off of that. Snider getting their last tick for the second objective. And that's round 1 for the third map.
I say cold life ones.
Peace be upon you.
Attackers incoming in.
And we begin with round 2.
All systems operational.
Snider's preparing the defensive.
Ready for combat.
Montreal switches back to Hanzo for this one.
Let's shoot for a new high score. Greetings. Peace be upon you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And the game is on. Karma rushing through. Looks like they might try to go to a different side. Unless they rush main here. Yep, Karma coming to the right. Pop running up onto point. He might need the rest of his team with him. Just knocking the enemies off, making sure they don't get the ticks off. Very nice. Control needed heals that time.
No dying.
Karma getting a few picks off. Dexter dancing around, but he does get taken down.
Qui j'en ai?
And Carmel takes objective A. Snider needs to bunker up on objective B. Heal up and regroup for this one. Pop-up coming to the side. Control getting picks out. He has ult. Let's see if he uses it soon. Want me to call it? Karma regroups. They go to a different side. He did it before I could finish my prediction. I was gonna say Quantrell ults in their direction. I promise. I promise. Guys, I'm clairvoyant. I have a crystal ball right in front of me. I actually don't know what clairvoyant means. Lots of brawling coming on objective B. Very good picks from Snider. Quantrell at Echo. I think I called that too, but you know. Good pick from AJ Mac and Cheese and Hanzo. Looks like Karma's regrouping in front. Snider needs to hold for 4 whole minutes for this one. See a window from their BAP. An ult from the Reaper takes nobody out, except for Shet Slam. Pop bouncing onto the point. He needs to put damage out. Point heavily contested. I hear a high noon from Carmel's Cassidy. Good pin from Jababras. He does get knocked out. He was low health from the start, you know. Pop up on point, trying to contest still. Karma gets a take off. Pop up ults on point. Their Ryan does ult, but it does nothing. He gets knocked out before he can do anything about it. Snider takes point back from Carmel. Karma got 2 picks off. They might rush this one since they know that we're short a couple of players. See Shet defending point as much as possible. Take out his land, but he is getting surrounded. Comes face to face with the Ryan and gets knocked down. Looks like Karma's getting their second tick here. Pop contesting point as much as possible so his team can regroup. See a very good ult from AJ Mac and Cheese. Blindsides Carmel. Snider knocks all of Carmel out of the way. Carmel is at 2 ticks here with 2 minutes left. They only need 1 more tick to tie this round with Snider. AJ Mac and Cheese sniping from up top. Good damage. Pop out coming from behind. See another good ult from Pop, surrounding Karma's team with bombs. Lots of brawling going on. I see an ult from their diva. It knocks out Shet's lamp. Snider needing to bunker up on point for this one again. I see a window from their BAP. Another ult from AJ Mac and Cheese. He's popping these ults out like he was born with it. Well, I promise you.
60 seconds.
Oh, Karma going for the third tick. I see Shet contesting a point. But he does get surrounded and knocked down. And round 2 is complete. Snider and Carmel are tied 2-2. We'll be right back for our third round.
Justice will be done.
I wish we could get that immortality field to work on my turret.
Then our enemies would have no chance.
The third round begins. Snider is defending for this one.
I'm overloading.
See AJ Mac and Cheese at BAP. Terror mode, you love to see it. AJ Mac and Cheese can put out very good damage as BAP. See Pop at Arisa. Interesting switch. A good shield player. We're running a double shield display. Very good for defense. Looks like Karma's coming through the side again. They tried that last map. Good pick for Pop. Tons of damage being given and received. Snider may want to back up a little bit for this one. Looks like all of Carmel's team is funneling through that tunnel. Tons of picks for AJ Mac and Cheese. Really good damage. Jabobbers with the shatter, very nice. Just get picks off. And that is it. That's round 3. And that's map 3 for Snider. Snider wins this match against Carmel 3-0. Very, very nice match for our team. I stand so corrected. I'm sorry. Snider has one more round attacking. If they even get a single objective, they win.
Justice
Accelerate.
done.
Imagine the worst possible
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm not all that excited about this arrangement.
And Snider is attacking. The round begins. I see Karma switch to Afara for defense. That's really interesting. She can put out damage from afar. She's in danger of being sniped though. AJ Mac and Cheese switches to Genji. I believe I see Quantrell at Symmetra. Pop goes back to ball. Bobbers drop down on point, but he does get surrounded and knocked down by Carmel. Carmel's getting a couple of good picks out.
I am repaired.
Looks like Snider's regrouping. Instead of running through main, they might want to go to the side here. It's like I'm predicting it as it happens, you know? I hear an O from the Junkrat. Looks like IHSEN got trapped by about 3 players there. Snider really needs to regroup. They have about a minute and a half left. He's going to the side as Cassidy. Pop takes out the Orisa. Good window from Chet. All out brawl on point. Snider rushes in head on. And they take out Carmel.
Victory.
That is a victory for Snider. Snider has won against Carmel, their rivals, 3-0. Very, very nice to see. So, just to recap, that's a 3-0 for Snider against our very wonderful rivals, Carmel. Carmel has put up a very good fight. Very, very good fight. Thank you guys so much for watching. And that's the end of the stream. I will catch you next week. This has been your host that does the most. I am Pierre Loya. Have a very good evening.